Hi, my friends. I'm missing you guys so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time at home with your families. I am back to tell you guys another story. This is another one of my favorite books, and this is a book that we actually read at school not too long ago. Let's see if you guys remember what it is. This is a book called Caps for Sale, A Tale of a Peddler. A peddler is a person that sells little trinkets or things. Some monkeys and their monkey business. Do you guys look on the front cover of the book? The peddler is up here in the tree. These are his caps right here. Caps are a type of hat. And if you look really closely, you can see the monkeys hiding behind the tree. I wonder what kind of mischief they're going to get into. Let's read the book. I'm reading this book with permission from Scholastic, and the author is Esphyr Slobodkina. Let's see what happens in this book. Once, there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had on his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. Do you guys think you would be able to balance hats on your head like that? I think I would have a hard time balancing that. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street. He walked down the street, calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. You see him walking right here? He's walking along that path. I wonder what's going to happen next. Have you guys seen any monkeys yet? I don't think I have. I wonder when they're going to show up. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. Just like this. First, he checked his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and on the very top, the red caps. Do you think you'd be able to sleep balancing caps on your head like that? That would be so difficult for me. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. I wonder what's going to happen when he's asleep. Do you think his caps will still be there when he wakes up? When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. What do you guys notice about the picture? Is there anything missing? But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. His caps are gone. I wonder who took them. Do you think the monkeys took them? I don't see any monkeys yet. I wonder where they could be. He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked to the back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps. I wonder where those caps could be. If you remember, tell your family where those caps are hidden. Do you remember where the monkeys have them? Then he looked up into the tree. And what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or brown or blue or red cap. Look at all those. Should we count how many monkeys we have? Can you count with me? Are you ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 monkeys wearing caps. Wow, that's a lot of monkeys. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. I wonder what he's going to say. You monkeys, you, he said, shaking a finger at them. You give me back my caps. But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, The monkeys shook their finger just like the peddler. This made the peddler angry. He shook both hands at them and said, You monkeys, you give me back my caps. But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, They copied him again. Those silly monkeys, so mischievous. Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and said, You monkeys, you better give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, By this time, the peddler was very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, You monkeys, you must give me back my caps. Do you think the monkeys gave it back to him? I don't think so either. But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and threw it to the ground and began to walk away. Now let's remember, the monkeys were copying the peddler earlier. When he shook his finger, they shook their fingers back at him. When he stomped his feet, they stomped their feet. This time he's throwing his cap to the ground. What do you think the monkeys are going to do with their caps? Do you think they're going to copy him again? Let's see. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. How do you think the peddler is feeling now? He was really angry, but do you think he's going to feel happy that he can get his caps back? Let's see. Look at his face. He's looking pretty happy. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." Right here on the gate it says, "The end." Thank you so much for sharing that story with me. It is a pretty silly story about some monkeys. Just like we end our circle time and our school days every day, let's get our hands ready and we can say goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, goodbye. I know I'll see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a wonderful afternoon. Goodbye, my friends. I miss you.